My bubbly Capricorns. Let's get in here with this coffee cup reading. Ancient Universal Tarot. Y'all go over, subscribe to her.
Welcome everyone to this beautiful coffee cup reading, which looks amazing. So much going on. Wow, look at this figure. Very interesting. Okay, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My dear viewers, for those of you who are new, to be mindful that prior to doing the coffee cup, I always meditate and get connected to the guiding angels of all Capricorns, or those who have Capricorns within them, and write down what is given to me, and I deliver this to you at the end of this reading. So stay tuned. Let me put my glasses on and begin this beautiful reading. Wow, there's so much to go here. So much. Right. Now, the first thing that I'm seeing is that this cup is not standing. It's not sitting steady. Strange. I see someone standing here and looking, staring at what they have been doing. Or perhaps, perhaps the universe or your guardian angels are saying this. They're saying, like, take a stand and recognize all that you have been doing. But there's also something about limitation. It's like know or recognize your own limits and be mindful of what you're doing. Perhaps they're saying be mindful, and be mindful that you may need to step back and take stock of everything you have been doing. Because I see someone has put you're putting a lot of energy into something. You're doing something maybe a little bit too much, perhaps. I guess in a way I'm seeing somebody need to face the sort of possibilities and be very truthful to themselves, how much they can handle before moving forward. Taking stock of everything you have done, and sort of like, so that you know how to step forward without doing too much, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking. There are financial constraints. I can see that. I see that there is money coming, quick money is coming to you, but there is a bit of a constraint in regard to your money. I'll just go back to this again, this part here. I just want to see if this is linked. Yes, there is a doorway. It looks like to me there's some outdated thinking that's going around and around, and I guess that is causing there isn't enough flexibility in your way of doing something in one area that looks like it needs a little bit more flexible thinking, so that your finances can increase, expanding your horizon, your thinking, your mind, your spectrum will help you move forward in a better way, in a more smooth way, and more money can come in. It is very important that you pay attention and listen. I feel like somebody might have said something to you. Some changes need to be made, and you need to listen. That's what I'm shown here. It looks like maybe you need to take another path, or maybe you need to add something, or maybe you need to change something outdated, or something that you've been doing for so long, that you might need to bring some changes to help you move forward. That's going to give you healing. That's going to give you money, and it's going to give you a new path, a new way of looking at situations. It looks to me like someone very sharp, sort of, and someone very intelligent and very sharp, and they analyze situations well. This person is a good judge of character. This person might have said something to you. They might have consulted you. Someone that might have really good they speak with authority. They've got common sense. They know what they're talking about. This person could be very high moral standards. So this person could be telling you things, or might be advising you, but you might not be listening. So consider that coming from someone of air energy. This air energy could be Aquarius, very strong here, Gemini, also Libra, possible. It seems to me like you still don't have all the answers, and you're still standing there and thinking, I haven't got all the answers, like what to do. It's like you want to gain better understanding or more clarity, especially about a situation. Your higher self does always tell you things. It's always there advising you. Your gut feeling tells you if something is bad or something is good. You just need to open your mind and have some quiet time, and you'll see that the answers will come pouring in. You need to listen to your soul's truth, which comes from your intuition, and embrace it without judgment, if it's something that's hard for you to accept, you need to accept it, because the greatest truth comes from within you. And you've got that gift of silence and meditation. You're able to do that. So whatever you're trying to gain truth or clarity about, and things, where an area of your life where things are hazy and you're not sure what's happening right now, it looks to me, even though your path is uncertain, there are some circumstances that will help you or support you to focus at the matter of the hand, on what's happening now, the matter at hand. Just focus, and you'll see that there's going to be a big turnaround. Perhaps if you concentrate, you'll be able to deal with the situation. There are matters hidden. I see here hidden matters, without a doubt. Something is hidden, and something might be tested. Your ethics might be tested. You have to be a bit careful. Something is getting tested. Maybe that's why you're not able to see clearly. You might be confused or distracted, rather. You might be distracted doing too much. But there is anxiety, and that's haunting your thoughts, this anxiety. Maybe you are worried about something. Maybe there's a certain paranoia or certain fear of something. Maybe there's secret enemies. There might be deception. There could be a security at risk. You are concerned about something. And I feel like, there could be danger. And I also see these hidden matters are going to be revealed very soon. One or two, three matters are getting revealed. New situations that you need to be aware of. But I do see you having sleepless nights, worry and not sleeping, and anxiety within you. There's a twirl, like a tornado within you. You want to take actions, you're not, you're thinking, you're not sleeping, you're rehearsing, you're going over and over in your head. There's a lot of action, there's a lot of worry. But I do feel time will heal you from this anguish, from this pain. I feel like time is going to be the healer. I also feel like there are guardian angels watching over you. You're not alone. There is a matter of health also I'm seeing here. Maybe it's your finances that are affecting your health. Eating healthy food is going to help. Sleeping well, incorporating some sort of exercise in your life, even if it's 25 minutes, 30 minutes a day. Daily. You need to do things daily. Not do it and then stop. Daily. You have got a lot of good luck around you, that's for sure. You are going to live a beautiful life, but you need to take care of your health so that you can avoid any kind of severe or chronic pain. Because I do see pain. At the same time, I'm seeing there's only one situation here. There is one, you are being a bit defensive about something. You're prepared for some hard work. I see that, or some attacks, maybe some trouble. You're prepared for it mentally. You're aware of it. And I feel like there is this one more challenge and it's over. One challenge is left, and that's sort of over exhausting your mind, because you don't have the answers, because there are no easy answers. Your inner strength is incredible. You're resilient. Your perseverance is excellent also. You've been waiting and hoping. And no matter how bad things get, ultimately you are going to overcome this challenge, and you are coming out of it. You're coming out of it, and you're sticking to your guns and to your word and what you've said. Something you've said, you're sticking to your words, like you're saying, like, I meant this and I'm going to do it. Something that you have said or promised. And at the same process, at the same time, sorry, not at the same time. What I'm seeing is there is a light bulb here, which tells me that there has been an idea Okay, just bear with me. There is a little bit of contradiction here. There is a sacrifice that you need to make, or you're making. You know, sometimes, and in this time where the sacrifice is, there's something you've been thinking about, and it's in regard to someone perhaps, where you put your interests aside and do for the sake of someone else. This someone else, it's amazing, their face shows so well, their lips, not so much their eyes are covered, but the lips are showing. And it shows to me something that you have promised them that you are going to do, and this particular something does require you to sacrifice in order to achieve what you have said, success, and also to resolve a problem, to control issues around you. But there's one thing you need to know. Sacrifice isn't easy. Putting your self-interest aside and doing for the sake of someone else isn't going to be easy, but you need to do it. That's the only way you'll be able to move forward. And I see, like, my dear viewers, as I was saying, you do need to put your interests aside and do for the sake of someone else. And that's the only way you can maneuver your way out of a situation. But at the same time, having too many control issues are not favorable. You just have to be very careful and relieve this controlling, trying to control situations to try to avoid something. I also feel like at the same time, there is an idea that might come. This idea will help you. A new source of income, maybe a new business or a new source of income, and inspiration is coming. I feel like you are going to look into this, a new job or a new creative way of doing something, but I do feel like this idea is going to bring you abundance, as long as you're not taking too much risks in the process of doing this idea. You can take a lot of enjoy, the sense of satisfaction from what you're doing, because you've done well. You've done something very well, and this is a time where you really deserve it and you earn what is happening. And what is happening, there's a spiral of success. You're climbing up with this new idea, and you're dancing with someone, like that shows two people dancing and happiness, like celebrating. And I feel like there's going to be, reinvesting in something, and it's wonderful. There's a lot of connections and a lot of abundance is coming. A time for prosperity, abundance, a new beginning that brings you health. Your physical health is going to be improving, especially because of your diet and exercise, it says. So maybe you are going to listen and take on some sort of a diet and exercise. Success, I see projects and apples. Wow, apples. What is that? Apples. Apples. Apple. Oh my God, apple. Probably apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, apples is connected. For me, it's connected to apple cider vinegar. Maybe you should investigate into looking into apple cider vinegar as a help in your diet, exercise, diet more than anything else. I feel like it is going to enhance or help you somehow. Apples or apple cider vinegar, look into that. Oh wow, that's amazing. The other day I got apples too. It's amazing. This is the second time. So a new beginning, a new project that is going to be doing exceptionally well. I see growth, self-development. I see success that brings you freedom at the same time. Material comfort, security, protection, wealth, money coming in. This might even put you in a situation where there's a possibility for a better condition in your health. Wow. You're going to be loving what's happening around you. Things are going to be improving big time. And I see money, riches, and wealth coming your way without a doubt. There could be a gift of money. There could be inheritance. There could be something to do that is going to uplift your wealth building methods or add to it, or something big to do with real estate, big money coming to you. Real estate. I got that everywhere, real estate. So look into investing into real estate. That's going to give you a lot of security, because your security and real estate seem to be a big importance here. I do feel there's someone very hardworking and affectionate around you, supporting you, and this person is someone that will help you with your success also. This person is very generous, and you need to be generous with them also. Wow. Somebody needs your help. They need your counsel. They need your support to heal. And I feel like This is a must, sort of like a need for you to take action on, and I think you will do well helping them. You're meeting someone and you're loving it, or perhaps someone that you met, or someone that you feel like your life began blossoming when you met this person. If you haven't met them already, there's blossoming. Someone is the cause of your blossoming, your life blossoming. So overcoming obstacles because of this person, perhaps their support. I see you overcoming anything. Really, you're having strength. And I also see the beautiful angel watching over you and protecting you. Now, I'll just see what this area at the bottom here. You are cherished by your angels. You are protected, and they are supporting you to go forward. You are going to go back to something you used to love doing that you stopped doing. Now you're going to go back to that again. I feel like something to do with family, or doing in teamwork, or playing something, sport or something. But there's a spiritual connection, a very wonderful spiritual connection, a relationship connecting you with someone beyond this lifetime. This person might come as a lover, this person might come as a best friend, someone in your life that's coming. But you need to let go of controlling issues. They're saying controlling issues can bring you a lot of damage. So allow situations to unfold themselves. You are becoming, or somebody is flirting with you. There's flirting. It's a beautiful flirting because this person is trying to hold your hand, or move around you, or try to touch you, or maybe they're trying to sort of like kid with you, kidding. They're trying to embrace you in a funny way and kidding about it, or something like that. I'm seeing a lot of earth energy and Capricorn, of course, Capricorn. This is you, Capricorn. There might be, this person might have Capricorn within them, but there's a lot of water energy also, like Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces here in this person. A few, 2, 3 Pisceans. What's amazing is there's also Scorpio. So this person might be a lot of Pisces and might have Scorpio in them. There is also a little bit of Cancer, 1 crab, but lots of Scorpio, lots of fish. There's also air energy within this person. Air energy, Aquarius, twice. The water bearer, twice, Aquarius. Very strong. You might be connected to someone, Aquarius. You might be, maybe a child, or maybe, lover. But I see Aquarius here very strong. This is about people, the star signs that you are connected with, and the person perhaps that you are connected with. They've got a bit of communication, Gemini, a little bit of fire energy, but mostly they are water and air. And sometimes this person can be quite witty, quite deep, quite sensitive. So you've got to be really careful and not to be too pushy when it comes around this person. It's amazing. I see Chinese 0 of the goat here. 1, 2, 3 goats. This person is very loving but very hard worker. Sometimes you might see them as being lazy, but it's like when they work, and when they're lazy, they become lazy. It's that kind of thing. Chinese 0 of the goat 3 times. I see Chinese 0 of the rooster. There's again 1, 2, 3 roosters. So very strong Chinese 0 of the goat, very strong rooster. I also see 2 dogs, Chinese 0 of the dogs. So this person could be a Cuspis. The dogs are attached to the rooster, and we had Capricorn, so this person could be a Capricorn Cuspi rooster dog, for those of you who know about Chinese years. This person could also be a Chinese 0 of the dragon. I see here Chinese 0 of the ox. Buffalo could be yourself. You could be either one, and there is 1 horse on their own. So it looks like to me there's a lot of Chinese year of the rooster and the goats more than anything else, and the rest are there too, very strong, but the strongest ones are the rooster and the dog and the goat more than anything else. So this person is someone that likes to work hard, climb up, and a lot of money, and are interested in working hard to reach high levels. And this person could be by your side, supporting you in every way. Now I'm going to go through and pass on to you the messages that have come through this. It says reaching out to you. Somebody's going to reach out to you. They want to sort of help. They need you maybe, or I remember I did say somebody was going to reach out. They need your help. They are going to reach out to you. Something about December. Of course, December is the birthday of all Capricorns. It's also the birthday of Aquarius. So there were 2 Aquarius here. But December could be also connected to something you want to do, or something you want to plan, or you want to travel. December is there. Something's happening in December. Something about the Chinese year of the monkey. It could be yourself. You could be born in the Chinese year of the monkey, or dealing with someone born in the Chinese year of the monkey. You need to let go. There were things about letting go of controlling issues. There is a situation, one particular case that you need to let go. It says a wish, something about a wish.
This motherfucker here Chinese here the money.
Some wish is going to be
Can't
given
make
to you.
it up.
Some wish is going to be granted. Leaving, no. If you're planning to leave somewhere, they say no, you're not leaving. Gather information in regard to something that you want to do or you want to take action. Gather information. Gathering information is going to help you big time. There was something like that, I think, here. Just bear with me. No. Yeah, gathering information is important. Something about shoes. Shoes means somebody new might be coming into your home, into your life, visiting you or staying with you, or a new baby sometimes. Shoes could also be literally shoes, trying to buy shoes or starting a shoe business or something in regard to shoes. Shoes can also mean somebody's leaving. So somebody entering, somebody leaving. A big win. Wow. Destined for you. And I've seen this years ago. Not years ago, like 1.5 years, I was seeing a big win for Capricorns, more than all the signs. A big win, and it's destined. So it's destined, this big win for you. Play the lotto, play the lottery, have a look at your money reading. That will guide you how to play, what to do, where your numbers are. Your lucky numbers are in the community section of this channel. Okay, so a big win. Remember that. It's simple. Something is very simple, they're saying. There's no need to complicate it. It's simple. Enjoy it while it lasts. I don't know what that is, but they're saying enjoy it while it lasts. That's very interesting. Okay, so the letters now, either the beginning of your name or the beginning of somebody's name, the initials, or it could be something connected to anything that you're buying, or these letters are very important. They're given to me. There could be shout outs to people that have the beginning, their name, their initials. Okay, so we've got C for Canada, for cat, A for apple or ant, N for no or Norway, U for umbrella, X for x-ray, J for Jamaica, and H for horse or honey. Now, numbers, I was given number 3, which is all to do about collaboration, working in a team together, and expanding your learning, expanding your skills, having a more sort of, seeing the bigger picture, expanding your mind, opening, being more flexible. It is connected to people born Pisces, March, Pisceans and Aries. It is connected to also, we had fire energy here, which I didn't tell you. Fire energies are Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay, 3 is connected to Chinese Year of the Tiger, and like I said, somebody born in March perhaps, who is either Pisces, which we have 3 Pisceans here. This is the 4th one. Also 1 Aries. So from the time you see this cup up to 3 weeks or up to 3 months, there will be a lot of everything I said. Family matters. There will be expansion, business, working, collaborating together, and opening your mind and expanding your horizon. Then we've got number 4, which is connected to quick success that's coming to you. It's connected to the Chinese Year of the Rabbit, which is this year. It is connected to people born in April, which are Taurus and Aries. It is connected to people born in the Chinese Year of the Rabbit. Like I said, it's about quick success. People born on the 4th of the month or the 3rd of the month, and up to 4 months from the time you watch this, up to 4 months, there'll be quick success coming to you without a lot of it. I won't say without stop, but a lot of it. Then we have finally number 1. Number 1 is Chinese Year of the Rat. It is all about plenty. It's about people born in January, like yourself, Capricorn, and also we had 1 Capricorn and we had 2 Aquarians. Aquarius also is born in January. So this could be the person that's advising you. This the person could be, there by your side, telling you always the truth. Now, or somebody that you worry about at the same time, somebody that you care about and worry about. Now, this is about a new beginning that's going to bring you plenty. And I did see a new beginning that was going to bring you prosperity. Now I'm seeing a new beginning that's going to bring you abundance and plenty coming up very soon from now. Up to a month or more within this year. That could be also. And that is the one, Chinese Year of the Rat, and also somebody born in January. So this is what the universe wants to know. It's very important that you know there's going to be a big win for you. It's destined. Remember, whenever that happens, always a shout out, a little bit of a note, just saying that you won in the story. I look forward to doing your reading for next month coming up. Your general reading is coming for May within a week or so. Stay tuned. If you like this reading, don't forget to give me a thumbs
crowded theater, and you'll get different but powerful, emotional, and energetic reactions. Listening to words with will and strength in tone develops key understanding and skills, such as appreciation. It helps understand and convey information, and invites the listener into a conversation. Reading aloud is a magical experience with love, language, and imaginative discovery. People learn more about the cognitive and social-emotional boosts they get, and their brains grow fast. So words can have profound, life-shaping consequences.
Bottom line, words can uplift or words can destroy. And if you look at a Nelson Mandela, or you look at a Martin Luther King Jr. in his I Have a Dream speech, he used the language that lifted up an entire nation, that showed people what was possible, that painted a gorgeous picture of the future.
Many people don't realize that magic still operates when everyone involved has long since grown up. For instance, people from the Christian faith often pray several times a day to ask forgiveness from God for their deeds. Whether they're seeking forgiveness for their sins or asking God to forgive others, the prayers can help guide their thoughts and words as they seek forgiveness or help in forgiving others. In the Catholic faith, one needs to confess their sins regularly. This great act of acknowledging and expressing in words can push the limits of power. This is precisely where the words do their greatest work. It reminds them that they are utterly and unconditionally loved, despite their broken condition.
You know, I so understand the words I use affect my energy. Call a problem and it becomes a problem.
Yep.
Call a problem an opportunity and it totally reframes your psychology and your emotional architecture about how you reply to it.
An analysis of St. Augustine's theory of signs reveals several important ideas. Augustine maintains that signs are things, meaning that their ontological value resides in their ability to cause one to think of something else beyond the impression they make upon one's mind.
It's also relevant because thinkers within the religious tradition have addressed the problem of language, which has perplexed religious figures for a long time. The problem is perhaps most famously addressed by Dionysius the Areopagite, who in the mystical theology speaks to the problem of naming God or describing God's attributes.
For Augustine, nothing is learned from a sign, only from what it represents. The purpose of signs, therefore, cannot be to teach. One crucial distinction exists between natural and conventional signs. A natural sign is the sign which necessarily directs one's mind to the object signified. The words of Scripture are conventional signs, and their meaning can thus not be necessarily surmised. For this reason, other sources of knowledge than signs must exist for the Scripture reader. 3 such possibilities exist for Augustine. The first is the interpretation of Scripture. Through several texts, Augustine develops and expounds a complex theory of language. The basic idea is that one can come to truths of Scripture through interpretive skills. These skills are partially available to the reader due to training, but mainly due to character traits in the reader. The key traits are humility and charity. The second possibility is innate ideas. This idea seems a likely possibility, given Augustine's Neoplatonic sympathies. This idea is that the truth of Scriptures resides in the individual, but words of Scripture enable the reader to recollect these truths. The brain is a remarkably malleable organ. It develops, adapts, learns, and relearns from birth to old age, even after being injured. Language is an essential component of how the brain magically functions throughout life. When you think of intentions, you know them to yourself. Putting them in explicit words usually helps create absolute clarity in your mind. Some intentions coexist as equally vital, but it's crucial to establish your top priorities. The nonverbal expression of intentions is through imagery. For all the emphasis in education and our culture on language as indeed an important tool, it's good to remember that most of the brain and mental processes have nothing to do with language at all. A picture is indeed worth 1,000 words, and pictures in your mind of your intentions, including both the path toward them and their fulfillment, are valuable. Collective thought theory involves examining issues from the many ways of understanding and using those ways of understanding to obtain a more complex interpretation of the issues. The vast atmosphere of elemental essence is ever answering to vibrations caused by thoughts, feelings, and desires. It's thrown into commotion by a rush of any of these, like bubbles in boiling water. The duration of the form depends on the strength of the impulse to which it owes its birth. The clearness of its outline depends on the precision of the thinking, and the color depends on the quality of intellectual, devotional, and passional of the thought. The vague thoughts which are largely produced by undeveloped minds gather around themselves loose clouds of elemental essence when they arrive in the astral plane, and drift about to other clouds of similar nature, clinging round the astral bodies of persons whose magnetism attracts them, either good or bad, and after a while disintegrating to form a part of the general atmosphere of elemental essence again. While they maintain a separate existence, they are living entities, with bodies of elemental essence and thoughts as the ensouling lives. They are then called artificial elementals or thought forms. Clear and precise thoughts have their own definite shapes, with sharp, clean outlines, and show an endless variety of designs. They're shaped by vibrations set up by thought. Just as on the physical plane, we find figures shaped by vibrations set up by sound. Voice figures offer a fair analogy for thought figures. For nature, with all infinite variety, is very conservative of principles and reproduces the same methods of working on the plane. These clearly defined artificial elementals have a longer and much more active life than their cloudy brethren, exerting a far stronger influence on the astral bodies of those they are attracted to. They set up vibrations similar to their own, and thus thoughts spread from mind to mind without terrestrial expression.
I mean, think about the great dictators. Their words of hatred, their words of toxicity, their words of breakdown caused the people around them to do sometimes incredibly terrifying acts.
The thinker can direct them towards any person he desires to reach, their potency depending on the strength of his will and the intensity of his mental power. Among ordinary people, the artificial elementals created by feeling are more vigorous and more definite than those created by thought. Thus, an outburst of anger will cause a very definitely outlined and powerful flash of red, and sustained anger will make a dangerous elemental, or otherwise, qualified to injure. An elemental ensouled by a malignant thought will hover around its victim, seeking an opportunity to injure. But neither the one nor the other can make any impression unless they're in the astral body of the object, something akin to themselves.
I'm trying to get to the playlist so I won't have to be running back and forth. Going back and forth to try to play the videos. That still ain't it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get into
Hold
the
on a second. How's everyone tonight? Those of y'all in the clouds. Mm-hmm.
The title of my talk today is The Cerebrospinal Fluid and the Fluid Nature of Consciousness. So what is the cerebrospinal fluid?
So what we're going to do is we're going to get into the science and understand how to understand all things, really, through the Dharma wheel. And Dharma is Adharma. And Adharma is the man and the woman with the red blood. Red. In fact, the earth, Adharma, in Hebrew, means red earth.
Right.
So we're going to find out what the Dharma wheel is and what the Logos is, the Tarot and the Torah. So I always start with this. This is the foundation of all sciences. Okay? And so what we have here is the equator, obviously, in the middle, straight line.
Yep.
We have this sine wave here,
Ecliptic.
which describes the cycles. Summer, hot in the northern hemisphere, north, cold in the northern hemisphere when the sun is down here, and the bottommost point there is 21st of December, Capricorn, the solstice,
Yep.
Christmas, okay, cold winter. Here you've got your sign, so you just come through here. That's where your birthday is. My birthday is right over here.
March 24th.
Yep. That's Tropic of Cancer. That's Tropic of Capricorn. And then, of course, the other thing to factor in here is the constellations that they actually put along the ecliptic. They tell you. So pay attention.
Okay.
That's the
Aries.
astronomical and astrological sign there, glyph for Aries.
Yeah.
Here is Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, of course. Cancer has to be here, etc., all
Yeah.
along,
Yeah.
right? Why do they start at Aries? Well, because right ascension of meridian, Ram,
Ra.
Ra, that's right, the Ram Aries,
The
that's
Lamb.
where everything starts.
Everything.
At right ascension of meridian.
Six.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to take this science, because this is the science of Atum or Taurus. Because Taurus, you'll find that the atom, which is Adam, everything is atomic, anatomy, etc. The atom is the Taurus. So these are the root words we're looking for. Adum, Dharma, Ten, Atum, Amen. All of these words, they all mean this. The science of the Taurus field energy. Because as the sun produces this long wavelength of the year, it produces this hot season and this cold season. And in between you've got spring and autumn, balancing out the two polarities of wave amplitude. But this is describing exactly how a torus field extrapolates from 0 point counter space and creates a time-space material world of phenomena. Phenomena from noumena. Now, so we got that.
Yep.
Then we have to see the other cipher that we've been given. This is a cipher. Again, March 21st, the equinox.
Yes.
September 23rd, the equinox of wisdom,
And
beauty, the solstice of strength. But of course, what they're telling you here is that this is the same as the day. The sun is beautiful in the morning, 6 a.m. The sun is strong, midday. This is the mid-heaven.
Yep.
So this is now we've reduced this yearly cycle of the zodiac: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. We've reduced it to a day. And so here you have the setting. Here's where the sun sets. Okay, rising, setting. In the middle you see an 8-spoked wheel. This is the cross of Tum, Atum. You can see the letters T and O there. Well, this line is the meridian. And so T and O and this line, the meridian, spell out the word Tom. This is important. Then you see these diagonal intermediary lines. They are the cross quarter days. So you will have here March the 21st, that's here. This is May the 1st, cross quarter day. May Day. Here is 21st of June, Cancer. Here is Loafman Day, 1st of August, cross quarter day. 23rd of September, the other equinox, horizon. 1st November, Halloween. 21st of December, Christmas, the solstice, winter solstice. 1st of Feb, Groundhog's Day. And so we see this is the 8-spoke wheel because it has the cardinal tropical points, the equinoxes, and the solstices. And it has the middle of the seasons. So here you have the middle of spring, May Day. Here you have the middle of summer, Loafmas Day.
Leo.
The middle of autumn,
Halloween.
Halloween. Here you have the middle of winter, Groundhog's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And so you see we have the tropical signs pointing up to Cancer, pointing over to Aries, pointing over to Libra,
Yep.
below goes. And this one here is pointing down
Capricorn.
to Capricorn. Okay? This one is the bull of spring, the lion of summer, Leo, the eagle of autumn, the man of Aquarius, winter. The eagle is Scorpio.
Right.
So you have Taurus,
Leo.
lion, eagle, man.
Man.
In the Bible,
Right.
it describes God as having the face of a man, an eagle, a lion, and a bull, because it's dealing with the fixed signs of the zodiac, not the cardinal signs. The cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, they describe something else. God is described by his fixed virtues. Fixed earth, Taurus. Therefore, God will have the face of a bull. One side of God's face, as in Revelation and the book of Ezekiel, is a bull. In front is a lion. To the side is an eagle. To the back is a man. And that is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, the fixed signs, because those are the fixed elements. And so you've got cardinal signs, fixed signs, and mutable signs. And these cardinal, fixed, mutable are Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, creator, preserver, destroyer, birth, growth, decay. Everything happens like that. See, here you see the royal arch. Well, that arch is the ark of the covenant, Noah's ark, the ark of degrees. In astrology, you have arcs, degrees of arc. Well, that's the royal arch. Equinox, solstice. See, the two cherubim, these are the two cerebrum in your brain, and they cover the ark of the covenant, which is the optic thalamus.
Nice.
Okay. Here you have Boaz and Jachin in the Temple of Solomon, and here you have the royal arch, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo,
Virgo.
and this one has a 7th sign, Libra,
Wow.
which is very interesting.
7th sign there.
Okay, so here you have okay, Taurus, Leo, so the spring, the lion, and here they've got the eagle on that side. Well, it should be on this side, and then the man is over here, Aquarius.
Aquarius.
So what we now need to do is we need to put Adam Cadmon on the ecliptic. That's